Now the second half of the show begins. There's nothing that a single standalone performer loves more than following a really talented trio. Let's hear it for PB and J. They were awesome. So what I'm going to do for you tonight is I write my own music, so everything I'm going to play for you tonight is all original, so I only have to say that once. And these are just kind of my collection of experiences, or I used to say short stories and tall tales sung from a bar stool. And this first one that I want to do for you folks tonight is one that when I was in my late 50s, which I was still called middle age, I decided to go out and get myself a black convertible that had flames on it. And I started showing up in people's yards, and every time I did, they looked at me and they go, well, you know, what's the deal, dude? You having your midlife crisis now? And I would point out to them that, no, you're mistaken. It's a midlife Chrysler. You know? And you say that a few times, and it finally dawned on me there was probably a song in there somewhere. And that's what this is called. It's called Midlife Chrysler, but it really has nothing to do with the car. It's all about the fact that when you get to a certain age, you should be able to give yourself permission to do whatever the hell you want. Get situated here, okay. I know you've read it, seen it in the movies, hell, Mellencamp said it. Life keeps going on, long after the thrill is gone. You want it to all feel right, but right now, everything you're feeling is feeling just a little bit wrong. And you're feeling like moving on. Wake up to the shake-up that the biggest part of living might be the part of living you left behind you. Old tears, past years, and new fears are telling you that a new plan is what you need to find you. Or you might be a disappearing man. Your clock is tick-tick-ticking away. What's wrong with giving you permission to play? Why not think a little crazy, just a little bit of crazy? You gotta be crazy while you still can. And if it makes you feel alive, put the top down on your midlife Chrysler and drive. New roads, new hope, and a new wide open sky. Warm sun, hot fun, why walk when you can fly? I know you feel a little guilty. You're just a little guilty when you step outside the lines. You can park on your couch and watch the TV, completely wasting time watching other people's lives. Or you can prove it's you that's still alive. Put the top down on your midlife Chrysler and drive. Your clock is tick-tick-ticking away. What's wrong with giving you permission to play? Why not think a little crazy, just a little bit of crazy? You gotta be crazy while you still can. And it makes you feel alive. Put the top down on your midnight Chrysler and drive. Yeah, that midnight Chrysler and drive. Ooh, your midnight Chrysler and drive. Thank you very much. So, how many of you in this room have ever found yourself after a night of being out, well, probably when we were all younger, but out, closing the bars. After the bars close, you go to Denny's or someplace afterwards for your breakfast and you know, thinking about all the things that you could have done, that you failed at during the evening. Well, this song is about a guy that goes into the, let's just call it Denny's, after he's been out for the evening, and he stumbles across something that he wasn't expecting. Turns out to be something good. I call this one Cinder. Finished one last cup of coffee as I watched her sitting there. The moonlight through the window seemed to dance upon her hair. Her eyes were red around the edges. She'd been crying for a while. I looked at her and offered a reassuring smile. Well, she said her name was Cinder. She didn't really mind. If I sat down with her and we talked to pass the time. She told me of the man she loved that promised her the moon, and then just took what she could give him to leave her here too soon. As I listened to her story, I dried away her tears. Gave her a hand to hold in sympathetic ears. I know our loving wasn't likely, but who's to say what's right? For two lost and lonely people who just made it through the night. Now she's my cinder, from the ashes of a love that's flame and gone. She wasn't sure that she could carry on, but in my arms, my cinder's love burned strong. Well, I walked her to her car, said goodbye, and she drove away. She gave me her number and I called it later on that day. she said it's good to hear your voice. I was afraid you wouldn't call. I said the fear you wouldn't answer was my greatest fear of all. Well, that was years ago and miles away. She's now the center of my life. The mother of my children, a warm and caring wife. And I thank the fate that found us more with every passing day. And yes, I thank that foolish lover that sent the girl away. Now she's my cinder from the ashes of a love that's flame had gone. She wasn't sure that she could carry on, but in my arms, my cinder's love burns strong, burns strong. Her love burns strong. Thank you. So this next one, I was with a friend and we were in Nashville, and we were at a little barbecue joint. I got up, walked into the men's room, and found written on the wall the plan for our next day. And this is a song about how that all worked out. It's called "You Gotta Start in the Morning." Me and my old buddy Steve were grabbing us a bite to eat in Nashville, Tennessee. I wandered down the hall to give an answer to nature's call, and that's when I saw the writing on the wall. Now scrawled right there in no particular way were the words of a man who had something to say. You gotta start in the morning if you're gonna drink all day. I took those sage words as mine and headed right on out to find the next great adventure that might be coming my way. You gotta start in the morning if you're gonna drink all day. Well, it wasn't too long before me and Steve, we sauntered through a honky-tonk door where two lovely angels were singing like a heavenly choir. Then one angel looked at me and said, "Sir, I can plainly see you're sipping an old-fashioned and it ain't even noon." And I explained to her it weren't too soon, just some things you got to do. You gotta start in the morning if you're gonna drink all day. I took those sage words as mine and headed right on out to find the next great adventure that might be coming my way. You gotta start in the morning if you're gonna drink all day. Now sometimes you gotta get out and play, have some fun, just get away. But don't forget, you gotta start in the morning if you're gonna drink all day. There's a a true story. I have a lot of true stories, and I never change the names to protect the guilty. So this next song, I'm going to do something a little more heartfelt, I guess. So my lovely wife and I have been married now for 3 years. We met here in the Villages. And I got to thinking about the fact that before we got here and met each other, we had lives, you know. We had marriages and raised families and had careers and all these things that had happened separately on our own that were before we found each other. And I got to thinking about it, if it was in terms, if our lives were a book, we would be starting now on the final chapter. And so that's what this song is called. It's called Final Chapter. In fact, my friend Tony here is an author, and this kind of inspired me because I've been reading his book. And I started thinking about, well, how about if I wrote a song that's kind of like writing a book? And here it is. You can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta take a look inside. Our story didn't start together, but now I have you by my side. The characters we grew up with shape the people we've become. The way the pages played out have made us the lucky ones. I've been a villain, a hero, a winner, a zero, but now my happy ending's coming true. The plot is clear, I'm meant to be here and write my final chapter with you. Every well-crafted story has its share of strife. We picked up the broken pieces and built the joy that's now our lives. Remembering the shadows of the ones that came before has made us better people, always loving and ever giving more. I've been a villain, a hero, a winner, a zero, but now my happy ending's coming true. The plot is clear, I'm meant to be here and write my final chapter with you. The plot is clear, we're meant to be here and write our final chapter. We two. We two. Thank you. You're too kind. All right. This is such, you know, we thanked Beth earlier, but I got to thank Beth again. This is such an incredible opportunity to get to come and play for people that actually want to listen to what you're doing. Instead of going in one of the bars and having people yelling and screaming and wanting to know when you're going to play a song they can dance to. And then there's the one in the back that goes, "Free bird!" And I got no response, but I don't do Stairway to Free Bird. So this is another one that, it's funny, I've got a whole bunch of Love Gone Wrong songs that I wrote with my first marriage. And then I've got these really Love Gone Right songs. The only songs I've written for my wife now are happy songs. So here's another little happy song that I wrote for her. It's called Who Knew? Who knew you would be so beautiful? Who knew you would be so kind? Who knew you would be the one that my heart has longed to find? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew you would be my best friend? Who knew you would make me smile? Who knew that so much joy could be with me all the while? Who knew? Who knew? I could not imagine the magic in your touch. I never would have guessed I might love someone so much. My humble happiness is protected in your arms. Together we look forward, and the view looks great so far. Who knew love could be so easy? Who knew love could be so strong? Who knew when love was needed most is when you'd come along? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Thank you. All right, let's see what's next. Time to move on to something less serious. This song's called The Way I Love That Truck. When my daddy died, he didn't leave me much, just his last name and a pickup truck. Never cared for my daddy much, he was just a mean old drunk. But I ain't never loved a single thing the way I love that truck. It's rusty orange and candy apple red with an inline 6 Ford flathead. It don't have much curb appeal, but when I put my hands on the steering wheel, I ain't never loved a single thing the way I love that truck. Now I fell hard for the girl next door, a stone cold beauty by the name of Lenore. She drove my truck to the liquor store, then I never seen Lenore no more. I was broken, I was shaken, my heart just sunk, 'cause I ain't never loved a single thing the way I love that truck. Well, I tracked her down to a trailer park. She was shacking up with some clown named Bart. He was lean and mean, 3 times the size of me, but damn it, he had my keys, and I ain't never loved a single thing the way I love that truck. So I went pounding on Bart's door. He hollered out, "You can't have Lenore." I said, "I ain't stupid, you can keep that girl, but you got my truck." And that's the thing I love the most in the whole damn world. Well, Bart opened his door. He said, "I could do you harm, but your love for that truck has a certain charm. So I ain't gonna beat you down to your knees." Nope. He just grinned and handed me the keys. Well, I started the motor with a beautiful groan. I was feeling good 'cause we was going home. Bart could have easily killed me dead, but he gave me back my truck instead. And I ain't never loved a single thing. No, I ain't never loved a single thing. I ain't never loved a single thing the way I love that truck. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Now, back to change of equipment here. This one has a little different kind of story behind it. I lived in Washington State, and there was a housing development that got built next to a cliff, and they really didn't do a very good job of figuring out the engineering on it. And when they had a big rain, the whole side of the mountain came down and buried the community. And the thing that was interesting, I mean, the Army Corps of Engineers wanted to come in, but this was a logging community, and these people understood heavy equipment and stuff, and they just wanted to handle it themselves. And the community really came together, and it was real. You know, it was a sad thing, but the thing that I took away, because I was just, trying to reconcile the thing, what I took away from it was the way that the community came together to help each other out. And this is one of those songs where I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and sat up, and the whole thing was in my head, and I had to get up and write it all down before I lost it. And there's 2 parts to the story, because after I'd been playing this song for a while, I was playing it in a little bar, and turns out one of the people that was in the audience was a first responder that was there and responded to the thing when the whole mountain came down. And he was kind of touched by the song, and they had given the first responders these little medallions, and he came up and reached in his pocket and he handed me the medallion and said, you know, thank you for thinking about this, and I still have the medallion. Anyway, the song is just about, you know, when stuff hits the fan, there's going to be people that show up to help you, and that's what this song's about. It's called Hero. When you're caught up in the living of the simple day-to-day, there's no time for the heartbreak until it's standing in your way. Even a believer of the good in every soul can be broken down by evil and dealt a crushing blow. And it's true, and it's real, and there's no one who can tell you how to feel. Some say there's a purpose to what's washed up in the wake, but sometimes lives are shifted by random acts of fate. You can't see it coming, you may never know, and there may be no time for running when it finds you on your own. And it's true, and it's real, and there's no one who can tell you how to feel. But I can be your hero, I can be your light, I can be the power that gets you through the fight when life comes crashing down around you, when the reasons are unknown. I can be your hero, you don't have to be alone. There's no sense at all, but still you wonder why everything you know has become a lie. Don't you be tempted to give in to any shame. You're not the answer and you're not the one to blame. And it's true, and it's real, and there's no one who can tell you how to feel. But I can be your hero, I can be your light, I can be the power that gets you through the fight when life comes crashing down around you, when reasons are unknown. I can be your hero, you don't have to be alone. Yes, I can be your hero, I can be your light, I can be the power that gets you through the fight when life comes crashing down around you and the reasons are unknown. I can be your hero, you don't have to be alone. Still sounds close. So this next song, it's called Tomorrow When I Am Gone. but I really call it the Big Fat Lie song. Because when I wrote this, a young woman decided to take a hike and leave me behind. So I wrote this song that tells it exactly the other way, just because it made me feel good. And it's probably been close to 60 years, well, no, maybe 50, since I wrote this song. And, you know, I gotta confess, it still makes me feel good every time I play it, to pretend that I did the leaving. So this song's called Tomorrow When I'm Gone. Well, I thought that I was ready to take the time to settle down, to buy a nice white house with a picket fence in a quiet part of town. But there's something deep inside me makes me question these things I do. Something inside me asking, is this fair to me or you? Well, don't you misunderstand my meaning? It's not that I don't care for you. It's just all my love, those are pretty big words, and I don't know if I can make them true. And I hate like hell to hurt you, but this will cause you more pain later on. So baby, please remember just our good times tomorrow when I am gone. Well, now I take a look around me and my life is not so bad, but I find that I'm still wishing for that freedom that I had. And there is no other woman weighing heavy upon my mind. It's just that I love chasing rainbows, never knowing what I'll find. Well, now dry your eyes, you know I hate to see you cry. It's harder if you fuss and carry on. You're young, you're pretty with your whole life ahead, and I know you'll get along. I hate like hell to hurt you, but this will cause you more pain later on. So baby, please remember just our good times tomorrow when I am gone. And I hate like hell to hurt you, but this will cause you more pain later on. So baby, please remember just our good times tomorrow when I am gone. So there's some songs that I write that, like that last one where, you know, there's no way that you're going to come back from that one. That's not a love gone right or a chance to reclaim anything. This next one starts out headed in the wrong direction, but the guy comes to his senses before the thing's over. So it's not necessarily a song about love gone right, but it's a song about maybe love has a chance. It's called Every Road Takes Me Back to You. Well, I crank up the motor in my truck, cruise out the driveway and wish you luck. I set my cell phone navigator to don't look back, I won't see you later. I got plenty of fuel in my big old tank of pride. Well, you wanted to know just where I'd been and why I smelled a little like gin. Well, I wasn't up to nothing, just out with the guys. But I get stubborn when I'm caught in a lie. And I'm not so good at talking, no. I'm better at cut and run. Now I hate this mood when I get in it, feel a little more stupid as every minute goes by. I better turn around before I regret it and hope you'll forgive me instead of saying goodbye. Every highway I go down, every off-ramp I have found, every town that I roll through, every tree-lined avenue. It don't matter what I do, every road takes me back to you. I could be a better man. Any fool could make a better plan than driving around in this worn-out seat when I could be wrapped in arms so sweet. And there ain't nobody with arms as sweet as yours. Yeah, I hate this mood when I get in it, feel a little more stupid as every minute goes by. I better turn around before I regret it. I hope you'll forgive me instead of saying goodbye. Every highway I go down, every off-ramp I have found, every town that I roll through, every tree-line avenue. It don't matter what I do, every road takes me back to you. Every highway I go down, every off-ramp I have found, every town that I roll through, every tree-line avenue. It don't matter what I do, every road takes me back to you. Takes me back to you. Takes me back. Takes me back. Takes me back to you. This requires a little tuning adjustment here. Close enough. All right. This next one, we'd all like to think that we have control of our destiny, or at least when it comes to our romantic situations. And I was trying to write a song for a long time, probably almost a year, trying to write a song that explained how we could make, that proof that we make the right choices. And it finally dawned on me that that song was hopeless because the whole idea was stupid. We have no control over anything. So I threw that one away, and I tuned my guitar in a different tuning, and 15 minutes later I had this song. And this song recognizes the fact that all we can do is hope for the best and hope we get lucky when we find ourselves in a romantic situation and make the right decision, but there's no guarantees. So this song starts out in that instant where you're faced with a decision. It kind of wallows around in it a little bit, realizes that you're not going to come up with an answer, and ends without resolving a darn thing. It's called My Only One. I'm here in the moment where I stay on, move along. Will I regret the feelings I have if you are gone? My whole life may depend on the next few words I say. Will you be my only one? Or the one that got away? Well, I'm always second guessing, choices never made. Are there any winners in a game that's never played? Will our lives be better if I can make you stay? Will you be my only one? Or the one that got away? So many little moments build our path from here to there. The journey finds its meaning in how that road is shared. For the richer or the poorer will we shine in brighter days. Will you be my only one? Or the one that got away? With the partners of our lifetime, it's a complicated dance. Should we give the steps direction or leave the whole damn thing to chance? Once the moment passes, there's no turning back around. You can cry about the things you've lost or take joy in things you've found. I'm here in the moment where I guess right or I guess wrong. Will I survive the damage there may be if you are gone? My whole life may depend on the next two words I say. Will you be my only one? Or the one that got away? My whole life may depend on the next few words I say. Will you be my only one? Or the one that got away? Put that back where it belongs. I tune because I care for you. Okay. This next one, sometimes relationships fall apart, not out of anger or not out of, You know, not out of a big explosion, just out of simple little things. And that's what this song is about. I call it Difference of Opinion. There's tension in the space between us. I move close and then you move away. Something's missing from our conversation. We just don't have that much to say. We can't see us in the dreams we're dreaming, but still we dream them every day. Well, it seems we have a difference of opinion about where our lives are going to go. I guess we should have seen it coming. Guess we didn't want to know. We shared our deepest heart's desires in a year 20 where we'd like to be, but there's no common destination where the roads we chose can lead. And our past might make us bitter, but our future sets us free. How many years were wasted simply out of fear? Will we both be sorry that we landed here? It seems we have a difference of opinion. We try, but we just go round and round. Who knew a difference of opinion would be what brings us down? Who knew a difference of opinion would be what brings us down? All right, well, I got two more short little tunes here to leave you with, and I'm gonna leave you on a happy note. All the sad songs are done. This one is called I Might Live to Be 100. I'm just a normal guy, you know, I like to have my fun. I stay out late, drink too much, forget most everything I've done. Sooner or later I'll stumble home with a headache and bloodshot eyes. My wife says, I hope you had fun. I bought a gun. Don't look so surprised. Well, I might live to be 100 if my wife don't kill me first. She didn't come with a sense of humor and her temper, it's the worst. I've been hit up beside my head and kicked out of my bed. Sometimes I can't sleep at all, 'cause I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up dead. I never spend more than she can earn. I don't know why she gets so sore when I suggest she get a better job so that I can spend some more. I try to make some money, but that can be so hard. On the day that I get paid, I lose it playing cards. Well, I might live to be 100 if my wife don't kill me first. She didn't come with a sense of humor and a temper. It's the worst. I've been hit up beside my head, I've been kicked out of my bed. Sometimes I can't sleep at all, 'cause I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up dead. Now sometimes I don't think it through, and that's the cold hard truth. But that woman's gonna take me out. Brother, I've got proof. You see, I just lost my best friend, my dog that I named Clyde. I fed him something that was meant for me. And that poor dog, he just up and died. But I might live to be 100 if my wife don't kill me first. She didn't come with a sense of humor and temper. It's the worst. I've been hit up beside my head, I've been kicked out of my bed. Sometimes I can't sleep at all, 'cause I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wake up. Well, I'm probably gonna wake up dead. Thank you. Well, I'm going to leave you now with an unrepentant tale. It's a true story. Easiest song I ever wrote. I changed nothing, like I said earlier. I changed nothing to protect the guilty. And maybe the guilty could be me. This is called All I've Got to Say About That. Well, it was Saturday night and the bar was raging. I was doing my best to dance a little Cajun, and a brown-eyed girl was tossing some tequila back. So I sat down as a matter of fact, and she ordered me up a water and Jack, and that's all I've got to say about that. Now we closed that joint at 2:45. She took a little walk with me, and I thought I might get to tickle her fancy. We backed her truck just out of sight. We thought we was hidden in the dark of the night, and that's all I got to say about that. Well, those brown-eyed girls with their pretty brown curls will lead you down the road to ruin. Long before you know what they're doing, she slipped off her jeans and called me hun. We was just about to have some fun, then oh my Lord, that's when it happened. What happened? Well, there was a tap on the window, there stood Johnny Law, grinning in the ear from what he just saw. He said, folks, I think your plan has a flaw, just a little one. You'd best move it on down the trail, or you'll be spending the night in jail. And that's all he had to say about that. So that's all I got to say about that. Well, those brown-eyed girls with their pretty brown curls will lead you down the road to ruin. Long before you know what they're doing. And that was all he had to say about that. Yeah, that's all there is to say about that. That's all I've got to say. Good night, everybody. Thank you.